We're going to go take a look at some of the cards that just did not hold up within today's market. Make sure you guys smash the crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. Exosister, good stuff. Man, talk about cards that were very hyped up at the beginning of their life. You know, these cards were massive, like, expected value trains. Magnificas have, well, for the Starlights, still see 273, 250, and 375. But one really sold for 375. All right, well, I mean, just look at this massive push down here, all the way down to 240 for these. You've got Martha's down here that have pushed underneath the $200 mark. You've got Mikhail's down here now at the $60 mark, ladies and gentlemen. Like, I don't see a real turnaround for these. Like, the real question is, like, once tier format arrives, will we see some sort of change or roll around for this? And the answer is I don't know. I'm very intrigued by, like, how low these have gone, because you've shaved off, you know, immense amounts of value off of these. Sophia's at 47s. Paxes are now $13 cards. Like, this is one of the last things within the set that was really maintaining. I mean, you've already seen Mikhail's here go underneath, oh, $10 mark, I guess. Yeah, look at your curve. We were hitting that $15 sweet spot for a little while, and it looks like things are just continuing to push down. I guess it's the interesting thing about Yu-Gi-Oh! And hype is when you look at certain things in certain sets, you always see people that'll be excited for certain cards. You know, obviously picking up a core when it's very cheap is always going to be to a player's advantage, all right? Like, that's always just how it works, all right? Always getting that opportunity to get in at a cheap entry point will always reign supreme. Well, it always, sometimes you miss the boat to want to play the deck or profit. The Ghost Rares. Now, this is a very interesting market. Obviously, Ghosts from the Past 2 had a lot of Ghost Rares that a lot of players didn't really consider up to standard. They were basically, I mean, how many of them came out of the packs at mod play? Seeing the fact that we're at light play status here for a majority of these, 150 on the Blue Eyes, there's a heavy play. I do have a heavy play Ghost Rare. Did you run over it with a chair or something? Sphere Modes, wow, that's a very cheap one there. $65, $70, 75. All right, well, there is a lot of value to be had there. Still, this is one of the cheapest Ghost Rares, like, in modern era Yu-Gi-Oh! History that actually has playable application. It's also a divine monster. Like, I still think it's such a crazy pickup right now. Cyber Dragons, wow. $68, 55s, and 58s as well. Okay. So, once again, more value. Oh, man, I love Ghost Rares, man. 20-pack bundle, all right, with free tracking. $60, okay. The Blue Eyes Ultimate is also held at 45. This is actually pretty nice to see. I'm very happy to see, like, this is maintained course here. Ghost Rare Dark Arm Dragons at 44s, Red Dragons at 37s, and Eye of Timaeus is underneath. This is crazy to me. These are $23 right now. If you were somebody out here that was, like, super excited for Ghosts from the Past and you saw Timaeus and you're like, yes, I can add this to my Dark Magician deck. Very, very casually rewarded card. Such a awesome pickup. All right. Ghosts from the Past box is $15. Yikes. The most expensive card that's not a Ghost Rare is $5, and it's a Luber. Wow. Halki Fiber X, $2. This set still is very much reflective of the penny stock market. Like, good stonks. You'd love to see. Dugaris is also only $1. All right, well, from what I'm seeing here, ladies and gentlemen, the set still looks very cheap. Duelist Academy. So, how many people got the chance to pick this up? Because I see a lot of, there's no way the unopened ones are actually that cheap. There's no way. Unopened $19. All right, maybe they are. All right, well, maybe I was wrong about that. That's pretty surprising here. Polly's $4. The Cyber Dragons, still what, like $5? I guess your value has been shaved off a little bit on these. Yeah, $5 on these. Okay, I figured these would maintain a little bit more. Dashers, $4. To be fair, they did reprint Dasher, which hurt the value of that. Dequaichis, these are $3. Wow, so much for GOAT format. DD War Ladies are now $2 too. Don's Lugs are $2 as well. Wow. Flame Wingmans are $2 on the Plasmas. Sapphire Pegasus are $1.50s. Gear Golem is $2. Wow, these secret rares had so much insane value at the very beginning of their life, and so many people were like really excited for these, but just to see the plummet in value, wow. Things that are crazy in value, man. Apollosa, I see some $1,000 ones have sold. That curve really kicked down, but once again, people bought them up. We're right back at the $2,600 mark. They do not want that card to be cheap. I don't get it. Like, the fact that it's maintained at this point is absolutely crazy to me. $25, $3,000 for the most part here, $5,000 for IP. That's so crazy. Speaking of sets that are actually kind of starting to do the thing here, Fist of the Gadgets, $45 with $15 shipping, so you're looking at about $60 a box. Like, man, you looked at this set years ago. Your most expensive card in this set is still Elephant at $6. Code Radiator at $4. Fire Fist Panda at $6. The Eagle at $3 to $4. Hidden City still actually worth money. Wow, $3. The Tengies have been maintaining at 2s. Starving Venoms are also holding at a decent amount. I mean, this is one of the other huge upgrade targets for the deck. Like, I'll take it for what it's worth, man. Like, everything seems relatively good across the board for this set. If you penny stonked it, Ignis Heats, maybe this will go up if Masterpiece ever comes back. Highly doubt it right now, but it could. Sign and Optimization's $1. Archfiend's Manifestation still floating around out here. All right. All the Summon Skull stuff. Yeah, I was always hoping Peacock would go up too, because it was such a unique take for the Fire Fist archetype, but you can see how my predictions went there. Absolutely horrible. Wow, Dynamites, 9 cents. All right. Speaking of other penny stonk sets, Ancient Guardians is blowing up. Like, I don't know if you guys keep track of these collector's rare sets, but Pancratopses are 120s on up to 125s. Trade-ins? Holy moly, man. These are continuing up. Still maintaining at 100, by the way. No real shift, surprisingly. Skullmeisters are at $80. Snake's Reigns, $45. Down, 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 down. Ogdo Abyss, $28. And then we have all of the Dormate Chord cards. So $28, $25. Wow, these have really pushed down. $30. Polaris are at 25s. All right, so the value on this set just Coolia, $29. Not a single one of these that's over $30 right now, the way it looks. Septurions are $15. Wow. Oh, man. Amnesias are $17 as well. Heck, man, if you're somebody out here that really wants to build Odotic, you've got such a cheap opportunity to do it. Polaris at $3 as well. All right. Good stuff. Wow. Amnesias are dollars. Arons are dollars. Ogdabisses are $1.50s. Okay. Well then, you can get a cheap Odotic core for nothing. And other things right now that, oh my gosh, man, these prismatic god cards, or the secret versions of these, the secret Pharaoh's printing, 145 on Slifer the way it looks. The Winged Turkey of Ra, 140. All right. And then, of course, Rivalry of the Warlords, yeah, $155 for this thing, man. You got Lightning Storms in here, which were 85s. The Rhodas are still floating at about 100. Poor Obelisk is underneath. Poor Obelisk. $77 for the secrets? Yikes. That's insanity. The F-Zeros are up to 70. Actually, they're down to 75. Interesting. 77s. Lightning Storms at 50s. The Arcana Knight Triumphs are 50s. Those are still maintaining about $50. That's nice to see. Rescue Rabbit CRs are still 41s. And then Guiltias are still 22s. Interesting stuff. Oh, like even the King's Knights. Man, Jack's Knight's $17. Oof. Well, that is today's market, ladies and gentlemen, on the stuff that has just destroyed itself in terms of value. So what do you guys think? Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think, and I'll see your beautiful faces back here later today, guys. Peace out. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.